Y'all think Whitaker get another shot?
Man, I was thinking about it, bro.
I was too. Like, as soon as he won the fight, I was thinking about it. Like,
bro, I was like, he's got to wait on Izzy and Costa, really.
Yeah.
I think Till's going to get a Jared Cannonier or his worst nightmare, Yoel Romero. You know what I mean?
No, you know who they need to give him Perry. Just let that fight happen.
Yeah, but Perry's got to move up to 185 to do that.
True.
So
I think he's going to.
Yeah, he's working with Yoel right now.
Off of that bar fight?
Nah, he looked like he slid under the rug with it, if you ask me, honestly.
He got lucky.
I don't even know what that old guy was thinking. He was taunting a UFC fighter. Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, well, because when Perry was at the bar, if you look at the video, he didn't really look like a UFC fighter. You know what I mean? He had his hair down like this and shit, and he looked like a normal, average guy.
Probably, yeah. I'm glad I know what he looked like.
Yeah. Shit. Oh, hell no. He started talking shit to me. I'm going to just walk away.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the strap.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me go to my car real quick.
Trying to get beat up by no 170 or.
Yeah. Shit, I weigh 200.
Look bad for me, for real.
Yeah, for real. Bro, I weigh 200. That's damn near light heavyweight. I don't want to fuck with nobody.
I'll be damned.
That's a real question. So me and my other homies, we back and forth with the UFC and shit too. They said, would you go 3 rounds with Demetrius Johnson for $100,000?
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah,
Man, I was like, yeah, I'll take that ass whooping from a 125er, but shit, I'm going after it. Shit.
I'm gonna try to grab him. That's all I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm. Shit. But where is he at, bro? I told him to use Chrome. Because if he's using his phone, you got to go to Chrome or Safari, I think.
Yeah. So Till, I don't know what he's going to do, though, at all.
I think Cannonier is the only – well, if he gets healthy in time. Other than that, I would say like a Jack Hermanson or something. Jack Hermanson or something like that. Someone on the come up.
They get a title fight anytime soon.
Yeah. That's the thing. But my thing is what I'm afraid of is that Paulo Costa does win against Izzy, and then
that's dangerous for the whole division.
Yeah, and then Whitaker and I don't know. It'd be bad. It'd be real bad for that division. I don't know. I don't see it happening. I see Izzy kind of doing the same thing he did against Romero, to be honest.
Yeah. That fight was kind of boring, but
really boring. Yeah, it was. Bro, I wouldn't have been mad either way. It was kind of like the closest fight ever.
Yeah, real shit. That Kevin Gastelum and Izzy, that was nasty.
Yeah, that was a brawl.
That was a great fight.
Yeah,
split open.
I know, but I haven't seen Gastelum back in that form since he fought Izzy. After that,
I think he broke him.
Yeah, he ain't.
Yeah, he broke. Hey, send the link again. Maybe he can link in this time.
Let me see. Where the fuck is this?
That Trinado knockout.
Bro, he was getting his ass beat, and he
punched him in the forehead.
Yeah. How did I do it last time?
I'm glad Cowboy Oliveira won, because the last time I remember watching him fight, Gunnar Nelson put a hole in his forehead so bad.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
He used to be popping too.
Yeah.
They was calling him Cowboy for a minute, I think.
Invite. Copy.
Yeah, they still call him Cowboy, but he's not like the Cowboy.
He's not like the Cerrone Cowboy, yeah.
Nah.
Let me go to Facebook.
I think Cerrone whooped him, didn't he?
Did they ever fight? I don't know. I'm
pretty sure they did.
That's testing my MMA knowledge. I'm sure they did. They have respect for each other.
No, I think they did. I'm gonna find out real fast.
Hey, Shogun's real lucky, y'all. He's real lucky that 7 combo punch that Lil Nog tried to hit him with.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing? He's swinging the same 2 punches over and over again. Like,
bro, me and my homies were saying it's a typical like uncle fight, like uncles fighting at the fucking party and shit.
That's their 3rd time fighting too.
He's coming in now. Yeah, I know. It's crazy because like I used to fuck with Pride too way back, and
Yeah,
like
that's my
people were
shit.
like,
Fatal and all them.
yeah, Crow Cobb, yeah.
Nigga, we made it.
Yo, what up?
Yeah, Donald Cerrone did beat him in 2016 first round triangle choke.
Yeah, I knew they had respect for each other because I was watching. It was right before Cowboy and Justin Gaethje fought, and
Hey, Justin Gaethje got some. I didn't really watch him too much until he knocked out James Vick. I was gonna say Mike Vick.
James Vick.
Vick.
Bro, I feel bad. I feel bad for look. I feel real bad for James Vick, bro, because there's a YouTube video where damn, I forgot. It's one of the pages I follow. But bro, he was always talking, like always making his predictions, and I'm like, man, damn, James Vick, you need to stop making predictions and start training your ass getting knocked out.
Boy got beat. I felt bad for Gustafsson too.
Yeah, that's tough.
He was real gonna pull it out.
That's out.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy because, like he got himself in that position, and I knew it. Like, you know, your hands start sweating. You can't hold on to that grip like that long. You know, you pretty much done after that.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, it's tough. It's not as
real quick. You don't want to get your arm broke either.
Yeah, it's not as tough as that Joseph Benavidez fight though. That one was real tough to see.
Man.
Yeah, he got beat again.
Shoo, he got choked out. Like, oh man, it was just
no
bad.
Headbutt.
Yeah, no headbutt, just beat up and choked out. That's bad.
Yeah, that was.
Y'all watched that Bellator last night?
I didn't watch Bellator. What was I doing?
No, but I watched some of the highlights.
Yeah, I think I watched some shit on YouTube.
Check that out. I ain't seen it yet.
You know what's crazy? Bellator, like they have like the better like highlights, like knockouts. I feel like UFC, it's like you see that shit way too often. You know.
Yeah, they have Michael Venom Page doing his thing for a minute. All them crazy knockouts.
Yeah. Well, who do y'all think had the most impressive like fight like tonight?
I think it was the main event. It was definitely the best one. It was Whittaker showing that he still had it and he wasn't broken.
But what is best mean? Like the most like dominant, you know?
Yeah, like picture perfect. I would say like you like. Well, I don't know because I say picture perfect because that's what like every fighter goes in and does. I mean, you know, fight of the night, yeah, probably would be Whittaker and Till because you know, like you said, they both went at it. But I mean, like the most, I'd say dominating, yeah, impressive win.
We just talked about Wordham, but as soon as he couldn't handle the hands, he took them down.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, Verdun was pretty dominating.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the what's his name? Chief, the new dude.
I can't say his name either. He's so right there.
Yeah,
he's like a 170.
Dude, did you see the stats? The other opponent had 0 strikes landed on him.
Wow.
0. He didn't hit him once.
I can't remember what his name is. Like Kamzat.
Yeah. It's something. He's from Dagestan, I believe. Yeah, yeah. He's
like 8-0 now, 9-0 now.
But here's the thing: he's at 170. You got to look at that division. He's talking about sleeping everyone in that division. He's stupid.
Nah.
He's stupid.
Like, how many of y'all counted Carla?
What's that? Oh, you talking about
I forgot. She fought Rodriguez.
Yeah, Rodriguez. Yeah.
Esparza.
Yeah, Esparza.
Rodriguez won that fight. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I think Carla lost, but hey.
Look, I was at his house and he looked at me at the beginning of the fight and said, "Carla gonna win. I just know it." I was like, "Nah, Rodriguez got this." Sure enough, they said Carla won the fight.
You know, it's
out, and she does that. They wins it just like that. And I'm like, I'm gonna stop doing it.
Yeah, she got to work on her striking.
Well, here's my thing, right? Like, when I look at that fight, like she won like a lot of takedowns. She did score a lot of takedowns, but like there's a lot of times where I think judges will look at it like you scored takedowns, that's points, but it's really not effective. Like if you look at the main event, like Whittaker at the end took him down like 4 times, but it was ineffective. He got right back up. You know what I mean? So, but Carla, she made it dominant. You know, when she was in that position, she stayed in that position. She scored. You know, she scored.
I don't understand what she kept doing, going for the leg when she had her down.
Like, she was
was ridiculous. Like,
I think
she got beat every time.
Yeah, I think she was catching too many strikes like on top, so she was trying to move to a more dominant position, which was the ankle hook. You know, but yeah, she was getting beat up, and she still won the fight. I mean, it happens. Shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Judges call everything.
What do y'all think about that Herb Dean stoppage with what's his name? The other guy's name was Herbert versus
Trinaldo.
Trinaldo, yeah. What do you think about that stoppage?
Our boy was over there screaming. What's his name?
Yeah, Paul
Dan
Felder.
Hardy.
Oh yeah, Dan. Yeah.
He's over there mad.
Yeah.
I didn't see that part, but I saw it later, and yeah, he definitely should have stopped it sooner. Like,
yeah, I think it like when you're reffing, it's kind of hard. Like he has to look at it from his angle. If he doesn't see the way he, you know, how he was like going back, if he would have looked at his face, he probably would have been like, okay, yeah, it's over. But he didn't see it, so he was kind of like, oh, okay. Like Herb wasn't there all day, you know what I mean? He was he was on something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Most definitely.
Next for Gus. You think he retires again, or he gives it another?
Yeah, I definitely think he retires again.
Yeah.
He tried it heavyweight.
Oh.
He ain't coming back. He can't fight John again, so there's no point in going back down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he probably only wants somebody who's gonna give him like a title shot afterwards. And I don't see him beating like a DC or a
Verdun was Verdun was 14th, I think. He was ranked 14th.
And he got they said he had bad kick.
You know, for Gus, it's like really who is he gonna knock out in the heavyweight division?
That's what I'm saying.
Verdun's old. Yeah, it's
not Francis,
probably not even Lewis.
Yeah. Well, here's the question: John Jones or Francis Ngannou? That's a real good question at heavyweight. You think so?
I think so. I think Francis just because look, I think Francis proved at the Rosenstrike fight, as long as I just swing.
Yeah, that's
you're catching Cage at the back at some point, so I'm gonna connect.
Yeah, that's it.
He's taking him well, but he's been getting clipped. I don't think you get clipped by Francis. I don't think that's a thing. You blocked Francis.
Yeah, I don't know who I'll go for.
Well, see, here's the thing, right? Like Caleb said, if he has to throw 14, but if he lands that one, he just gets that one that lands and connects, it might be a wrap. I've never seen John Jones knocked out. You know?
How much weight is John Jones gonna put on those? He gonna come out 225 or 245?
Yeah, 230 max.
Probably about 230, 235.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Francis.
He'll try to poke Francis in the eye.
He going.
If he can take him down, though, it'd be.
Yeah.
See, I don't think Francis will ever let someone take him down again after Stipe and then after Derek.
That's all he did too.
You know, that's the thing, right? Like, but how much? Like the weight he has to. John Jones has to go up a weight, and then he's got to score a takedown. I mean, he was like fighting for takedowns against Dominic Reyes. You know what I mean? So
he also ran a lot from Dominic Reyes. So
yeah,
he ran from Santos with a torn ACL.
Santos, I think, deserves a championship rematch immediately because he tore the ACL
shot at number one
and fit the whole fight.
I was saying.
Yeah.
All right. So what do y'all think about the trilogy coming up? What do y'all think is gonna happen here? Like,
I hope Stipe gets it, but man, if DC gonna retire, they'll probably I don't know.
Nah, man. I think DC handles it real quick and retires, walks off into the sunset with it.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way, man. I
mean, for me, I think that like that would be picture perfect, right? But I don't know. It just depends. Like, has DC really been training? You know, he's been commentating and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
here's my thing about it though: is if DC wins, if the next match it's got to be Stipe versus. So, I mean, like, Stipe is going to be whatever the next title shot's going to be. Stipe is going to be involved. I'm telling you, he's not.
Yeah,
it's definitely gonna be against Francis. So like, there's no point. Like,
That's what they told Francis. That's how they got him off their back. Most likely, they were like, "Well, look, regardless of this next fight, you're
Get the titles.
yeah, and you ain't got to fight no one else." So,
hey man, he nasty too though.
I'm telling you, man, the way I'd be terrified in that ring against him. Like,
shit. Hey, like Joe Rogan said, I'm an army crawl to this motherfucker, and I'm gonna take him down. Shit.
I'm gonna try to grab
up with that fist and take off.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so does Shogun keep fighting, or does he retire? Like,
I don't know. I don't see him beating anybody else really. He didn't. I mean, he did good against Little Nog, but I don't just see him performing good against too many other people.
You got to
see what Anthony Smith did to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, back. Anthony Smith got him, but Glover beat Smith. I mean, like.
True.
Yeah.
Glover,
knocking teeth
Well,
out.
I wonder who Glover gonna fight soon.
Dude, I don't remember that guy's name. I'm gonna have to like look him up. But like I was telling Big R earlier, it wasn't you, it was someone else. But there was this dude in the light heavyweight division that like he fought like 2 weeks ago or something, and I don't remember his name. It was something like Catch something. I don't know. He's a bad dude. He might be the next contender.
But was it that Pierre dude?
Is it Pierre? He had red shorts on.
He fought Volcom, or
he fought the seventh ranked light heavyweight.
okay, I do know who you're talking about. Yeah, because
I think it is Pierre.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, I'm on fucking Instagram. Hold on.
Look, John's on his way out, and he knows it. And that's why he's so afraid to sign a fight.
John Jones.
Yeah.
I thought he ain't in trouble or nothing.
No. He's trying to stand out for more money because he knows it's coming close to the end, and he wants more money. Like, I really wish DC could have beat him.
Also, Caleb has hated John Jones for like 3 or 4 years.
For a long time.
So,
hey, I loved him when I first saw him, and then after that, I started disliking him too.
what that cheating shit, man?
His name is Prochaska.
Yeah,
Jiri. Yeah.
I call him Puri. I don't know why I keep calling him Puri.
He's
Volcom.
Yeah, Volcom. Yeah. Bro,
right.
That dude.
If you go back in our chats, I was saying it back then before he fought. I was like, "Cause he gonna be something."
Yeah, he's super
but he
sharp.
came out there kind of weird, man. Oh boy, even almost put them hands on him.
Yeah, he
had that. There was somebody else in that card that was real, or was it the card after that catered?
I think that was the next card. Yeah, Ige and Cater fought. They're in the featherweight, right?
Lazaz, he was crazy with it.
Yeah, man.
And the dude he fought was bad too. Abdul. I don't know how to say his
name.
Oh
wait, you talking about
Al Hassan?
Oh yeah. No, there was a fight on the Joseph Benavidez card where who was it? The redheaded dude. Dang, Jarkikian or something. You know what I'm talking about, right, bro?
I don't remember the name.
Yeah, that was a badass fight. They got fight of the night. Let me find it. It's on UFC's.
I'm trying to find it right now.
I'm a fan of the guy with the red hair. When I play UFC, I like to.
Yeah, I knew he had the spinning kicks and shit. So I knew it was gonna be like he was gonna be doing some dope shit.
Speaking of the game, I'm so mad. I'm happy they put Fury in the game. They could put Wilder instead of Joshua in the game.
Yeah, either way, I would have liked Wilder in there for sure.
Because Wilder slugging it out with Francis would have been just something amazing to just like put it on, let the computer go on both fighters and just be like, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, it was Mark Diakis is the guy.
I know.
Yeah, Diakis. I don't know how they say it, like pronounce it.
Oh, okay, and Raphael.
Yeah, Raphael. Yeah, that was a badass fight, man. I was sitting there watching. I was like, damn, these dudes are duking it.
Hey, yeah. I was gonna say that Cater fight was something too, but that was a different card. Oh boy, old boy went out like Gaslam in that fight. That card. What's his name? Kevin Gaslam.
Yeah, man. Hermanson.
I mean, it wasn't an armbar, but it was pretty quick.
It was a heel hook.
On the show, do y'all think that Izzy broke Gaslam?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's a
great topic to talk about. Like,
he didn't even show up to the Till fight.
Yeah. You lost to a welterweight, and then you go and lose to a guy who just got knocked out like 2 seconds against Jack or
with a heel hook.
Look,
they were even saying if he would
Cannonier.
have pushed off the hip, he might have got out of it. But
sometimes in the UFC, man, a fighter gives 5 rounds of everything he has,
and that's it.
And there's nothing left after that. There's just nothing left to give.
That's Chikaze.
He could have beat Izzy, and he decided to switch levels on him.
I was definitely.
He had him rocked, and I wasn't even going for Gaslam. But when he did it, I was like, "What are you doing right now?"
Yeah,
I already knew he lost the fight. I was like, "Yep, this is it." He gave it up. Like,
dude. Okay, so here's a real good topic actually. What was I gonna say? Damn, I lost it. But okay. What's the most important like part of mixed martial arts? Is it like boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, Muay Thai? You think so? Wrestling?
Yeah, I feel like wrestling.
Because Khabib, right?
Well, Khabib, DC.
Well,
you can go back to like Sean Shirk too. You know what I mean? That's all they used to do is just take down.
Yeah.
You look at all the big fighters. They're wrestlers. Usman, wrestler. Cejudo, wrestler. DC, wrestler. Like the
John
wrestling.
Jones, wrestler.
So if you're a wrestler and you have decent hands, that's better than having good hands and being a bad wrestler. So
yeah, because a wrestler come in there and just take you down.
You know what you can get the wrestler gets done.
Gus was giving word of them hands, so he took them down. You know what I'm saying? Went for takedown.
Yeah.
Just to get his world.
Perfect example.
Look at
Conor was giving Khabib hands. Nobody can lie about that. In the first round, Conor hit Khabib several times. Yeah. And then just after a while, the wrestling took over and kept tiring him out.
You know, that's the only round I think Khabib ever lost.
Yeah.
It is.
He got rocked in that. Oh no, wait.
That Michael Johnson fight.
The Ally Kenta fight, he actually kind of got rocked in that one.
He almost lost that fight.
Yeah. That was like his closest loss, I think. The Ally.
Hey, but you know, like look at Derek Lewis and DC. You know, Derek Lewis got them hands, but DC just took him down. Same with DC and Anthony Johnson.
Yeah, it's really irritating to watch, because, like, especially when you want the other fighter when you're like, man.
Also, you see that happen, and you're like, yeah, Derek Lewis got haymakers. DC can box. He's shown it several times.
Oh yeah.
But in that fight completely, he was just like, nope, not even going to try.
Yeah, I ain't even going to try.
You know why? I think because DC respected the athleticism of Derek Lewis, because he could throw high, like flying knees or hook, kicks, high kicks and stuff like that.
You know, it'd be amazing if while we're waiting on the trilogy, if they give like a clause to Francis to be like, look, even if you lose, you still get the title shot, but you should run it back with Derek Lewis. Then I'd be like, that's what I want to watch.
Yeah. No,
I don't think this time neither one of them are going to let it go to a decision. But I really probably would feel bad for Derek Lewis by the end of the fight.
Yeah, most definitely.
Can't even lie.
Shit. I think that's pretty much it, man. We kind of covered a lot of topics and shit today, but we'll be more scriptive. We'll do like not post-fight, but pre-fight shit. We'll talk about, the next card and stuff. I think they just moved Edmund up with Brunson to the main card.
Yeah.
So we'll cover that.
And they gave Jeff a fight finally.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll cover all that stuff on the next segment. Probably be a little bit longer. It's getting late here, but just want to wrap that up. Cashie Beats here. We got Caleb, my boy Caleb Dabs, Big R. Go follow him. Big R Music. My boy.
Yeah.
Go ahead and follow. You'll see it in the outro. Go ahead and follow
2FIVE4.